Thank God. Pink joined us now! Yay! Relax.
We made it. Everything's okay.
Pink was stuck in traffic with an accident. Pink,
the only accident.
We were
right
almost talking about things you missed. So we literally had, like, lined up of, I missed, like, cherry Coke and stuff. Like, that was going to be, like, the next 5 minutes before you got here. Thank you so much for joining us.
Thanks for having me.
Good to have you.
Good morning.
Josie, Pink Josie.
I'm looking at you thinking, do you know what? I've never had so many messages from friends because they knew you were here. I mean,
fun.
Absolute icon, and well done on your brand new album, Trustful.
Thank you.
What was the reasoning behind Trustful? How did you become to make that? What is a trustful?
Okay, so trust fall is when you just fall backwards and someone's supposed to catch you.
Oh, God.
Oh, we better not do... I'm a big girl.
I've
That's a trustful.
You've done it.
There we go.
I have never done a trust fall. I really don't want me to... I mean, I don't know.
Come on.
Oh, God. Okay, I'm a big girl, too.
There we go.
So that was Pink's first ever Trustful.
Really, I did one for the video just off of a wall. It was terrifying. Trust fall is basically, you know, falling backwards and not knowing where the ground is. And I think life requires a lot of trust right now. Getting out of bed in the morning, participating in elections, dropping your kids off at school, being vocal about anything, really, any opinion.
So just the combination of everyday grind with having a wider acknowledgement of the bigger world around you.
Yeah. It's a weird time.
For sure.
But it's also a beautiful time, too. There's a lot of beautiful things going on in the world, and...
well, I guess there's more awareness in there.
Yeah, and the album is all of those things. It's like, wow, being an adult, being a parent, being a child of older parents, losing a parent. Life can be really tricky and hard, but at the same time, when you've had enough, you just want to turn it up to 11 and just dance. So that's the whole album.
And talking of dance, we've got a little clip of Trustful.
Oh, nice stuff.
That song makes me want to take my clothes off and dance.
Well, we don't want to stop you from doing that. Right.
I mean, this has been tipped as your best album yet. Do you agree?
I feel that way. I mean, I think for us songwriters, your last song is your best song because it's new and exciting, but I worked on this album for 3 years, so I had a long time to edit and really curate the album. Normally, I'm in this sort of race to get back on the road, so it was really nice to be able to take that kind of time.
Is that kind of post-pandemic? Is that the kind of the gear change or where you are in life and having children?
I definitely
like you said,
think it was
your parents getting older and all of those sort of things.
All of those things. I think it's having the perspective of a 43-year-old mother of two, losing a parent. Pandemic, having done it for a long time, having great collaborators. I have the best collaborators on stage and off. So
it's funny because, like, obviously, like, you know, I've interviewed so many music, like, legends down the years on the radio and you know, on the couch and stuff, and you start out and you get so successful so quickly, and then that kind of album tour, because that's the way the world is, right? But it feels like now people are coming to a realisation where it doesn't have to be like that all the time.
It's kind of it's choose your own adventure, which I love. I mean, last year I put out one song because I was upset enough to do so, and then you can just do that, and you can put things out there in the world. And for me, I am a touring artist. That's what I do. So I'm kind of always thinking about, what am I gonna be able to do to this?
9th album, and what I love about you, Pink, is you take your whole family on tour with you.
I do.
So they travel everywhere with you?
They do, except for this week because they were sick.
Oh no, so you've left them on the farm?
Yeah.
You actually, you live this rock and roll lifestyle, but at home, you've actually got your own farm.
At home, I make sourdough, and I've been actually cooking Indian food every day for a month. My kids are so sick of it. They're so glad I left. Now Papa can get them pizza.
Have you got any animals?
Yeah, we have 2 horses, some chickens, a dog.
So you go out there, you live this massive rock and roll lifestyle, and then you go and retreat to your farm where... Do you make wine as well?
I do make wine, yeah.
Oh. Well, but you'd say that. I reckon the rock and roll lifestyle is you know, yeah, it looks wonderful and it's glamorous and so forth, but you're doing that right now. That's work, right? So you need that kind of decompress and...
Yeah, I need nature.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I need the ocean is my healing place, and nature. My dad was like that. He He taught me the language of the trees.
Has it always been like that for you, or have you evolved into that?
Yeah, I grew up in Pennsylvania, and it's pretty lush and beautiful outside of the cities. I forgot, actually, how pretty it is there. You have this idea of your childhood. I went back before my dad passed, and we took a 4-hour drive. And it was covered bridges, and it's just so beautiful. And I live in California. We don't get water.
Yeah.
Like, we call rain a water event. My son's like, what's happening in the sky? But in Pennsylvania, it's like, it's lush.
Yeah.
It's beautiful.
And your life is so full of travel. I mean, obviously your 9th album, and you're launching this album in New York this Friday.
I am.
And you're no stranger to stunts, acrobatic stunts, are you?
No, I like the stunts. Trust Fall Video was basically, I was a stunt woman.
Yeah, how high were you?
It was a little high. I actually don't like heights. That's sort of why I got into doing silks, was to conquer that fear. And it's not conquered. That, I was like, do I really need to be over the cliff? Couldn't I just be right inside? It was terrifying. But that guy up there, sitting up there with the camera, he was a little more nervous than I was, so I felt better.
Not your first time, because you did was it American Music Awards? Were you on some sort of winch then?
I went on the side of a building. It's called bandalooping. And I was so worried about not being strong enough in my core, because I had just had Jameson, that I forgot to be afraid. And I got up there, and my husband was like, 5 words you can't say. I want to get down. And that was the first words I said. I was like, I want to get down now.
When I read my notes about that,
terrifying.
you said I just had Jameson. I didn't know your child was called Jameson, so I genuinely thought you just meant she just had some whiskey and she got up there.
No.
Fair play to her. That's fantastic.
No, I should have.
Pink, I think the question on everybody's lips is, you put a social media post out, but you didn't upload the picture. What did you steal from Kelly Clarkson?
I didn't.
You didn't.
I'm so technologically inept.
What did you steal?
I actually found out after I put that tweet out that my manager did ask permission if I could have the dog. It's a...
You stole her dog?
No, it's no, it's a red statue of a French bulldog. It's beautiful, and the head turns all the way around 360. So every morning I come out and the head's in a different position.
So was it actually her dressing room, or is it just a dressing room?
No, it was just a dressing room.
Oh, okay. So
I really needed to hold a dog. And then apparently it was a gift.
And then, do you make wine in your farm before you let you go? You make wine?
I make it and I drink it.
What's the wine like?
It's delicious.
What kind of wine do you have there?
We have 25 acres of organic vineyards. It's me and 2 other women, and we make all kinds of things: Cab Franc, Petit Verdot, Cab Sauv, Carbonic Graciano, Skin Contact Semillon.
Listen, we have some this morning wine here for you. It may look like it's a famous wine made by someone else, but
all
trust
right,
me,
I'll do it.
The whole team. There we go.
One time when I was 12.
As a little thank you.
Thank you. It's beautiful color. Yeah. I do make a rosé out of Grenache as well.
And listen, it's a Valentine's Day today, so we had 2 people.
It is.
Dan and Ellen
Valentine's Day.
Dan and Ellen just got engaged over there.
Congratulations.
Dan and Ellen,
Thank you very much.
The first 20 years are the hardest.
Yay! Yay, what a pet talk.
It'll be fine.
Pink. Yeah. Thank you, Pink. Pink's album Trustful is out on Friday. Her tour, Pink Summer Carnival, will be coming to the UK this summer. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Thank you.